Ask her to lose a game against St Johnstone last week, especially when you've been doing really well. But has that defeat brought a bit of an edge to training this week?
Yeah, I think so. I think that you're looking for a reaction. It won't be easy. Hamilton had a great result themselves last week, and they've had some decent results this year, and it's a difficult place to go. But yeah, you want a reaction because we've been playing pretty well. I don't think we deserve to lose the game, and the manner in which we lost the game is a sore one for the players as well. So I think they're just looking forward to getting back out and playing again.
Why do you think in this league, with the exception of Celtic and perhaps Aberdeen as well, it's so difficult to get consistency?
Because it's so competitive. There's not much between the teams really, and any team can go on a decent run, put some results together. There's not much between any of the sides, but we've been playing pretty well. I'm hoping that we find our, I wouldn't say we lost our form, but find the form that we showed from a few weeks ago. I don't think we're a million miles away. We just looked a little bit undercooked going into the game, and I understand that. So I'm looking for a little bit more sharpness to our play tomorrow. How
do you react with the players to a result of that? Because, as you said, you've been playing really well and you've been getting great results. You probably can't hammer them.
No, not at all. Yeah.
Is it just what it is? Is that just?
I actually thought they showed a bit of character to get back into the game. Because they weren't playing great, but they dug in, and I always fancied them to get something. And that wasn't the case before. So they've got a bit of character about them. Just losing the goal in the manner that we did is a sore one. No, I'm not going to hammer them for that. Because at the end of the day, St Johnstone are a decent side. It's no disgrace to lose them, but it was disappointing because of the way we've been playing over the past few weeks. It's important to try and get back to winning ways, and we were fortunate that all the results went for us as well, the teams around us.
It's another example perhaps that you quite often get your best results in the games that people might not expect you to get results.
Possibly.
You get a draw at Celtic Park, you hammered Hearts. Oh, I know it was only 2-0, but you hammered them. I know you've spoken in the past that subconsciously it can be difficult for players to raise themselves against the so-called lesser teams. Is that part of the learning process with a lot of these players, to try and bring their best performances every week?
Yeah, to be fair, I haven't seen much of that recently. We went to Kilmarnock and won, we went to Motherwell and won. So our away form has been pretty good, to be fair. It's just the 3 games we've lost have all been at home. Now that's something that maybe we need to look at, but there's no, for me, the break, while it was beneficial in terms of the injuries, and getting a few players back, we just maybe stopped a bit of momentum that we had. But hopefully we'll get the benefit of that break, going forward in, to the end of November and the beginning, and certainly through December with the 7 games that we've got. So while you don't like losing, I understand it to a certain extent, and I'm just hoping that we bounce back straight away, but it won't be easy.
Does a plastic pitch make a difference to your preparations for the game?
No, not really. We've just trained on the grass. The boys have been used to, with Queen of the South last year, Falkirk, we've played at Kilmarnock this year, Hamilton's. They're all sort of similar, but this one looks a little bit livelier. The ball seems to sit up a little bit more. There's no question it's an advantage to Hamilton, but they're at home and you expect that anyway. But no, it won't. It hasn't changed their preparation in any way.
The chairman put out a statement earlier in the week detailing the accounts for the previous financial year, and he highlighted many of the sporting achievements, but the loss that the club made is perhaps slightly worse than they anticipated. Will that have any impact on you going forward, particularly in January if you're trying to do some business?
I don't know. I've not sat down and had that discussion yet. May do, may not. I think we're healthy. I think that'll turn around over what we're doing this year and going into next year. And we do have assets in the team as well. We could have sold John, and that would have wiped out any sort of deficit that we had. So I don't think there's anything to be concerned about there.
Do you need to be quite pragmatic as a manager, not just at this club, I suppose at any club? Even the top clubs in the world sell their best assets when the time comes. Do you need to be pragmatic in the approach that at some point to maybe bring in 2 or 3 players you might need to sell an asset, and that's just the way that the cogs turn?
I think so, yeah. And it's difficult to keep them. We sold Jason in the summer. The timing was right for him, and he didn't want to stand in his way. The bigger club came in, and obviously he wants to progress his career, and that's what we have to realise sometimes. It's difficult to stop the progression when they're going so well, and you don't want to. While you don't want to lose them, it's you have to be realistic about things as well.
how are the team looking? Is Darren, I know he was training last week, I guess he's been training this week. Could he feature this weekend?
He may do, he'll be in the squad, yeah. It's good to have him back, good tape. He's good around the dressing room, he's a good player. So we're delighted to have him back. He's had horrendous injuries over the past, but it's never affected him psychologically, and you know, he's desperate to get back and amongst it. He loves it here. And he's a great player, he was our player of the year last year, so having him back's a welcome boost. There's been a bit of a virus going about, a couple of lads haven't been feeling too well, bit of a bug, so we just have to monitor that between now and tomorrow.
And the rest of the squad, I know you've had a couple of, it's not necessarily stopped players from playing, but John with his thigh, Stephen with his back, Dylan a little bit as well. How's the overall health?
Alright, they've trained, you know, Stephen's trained the last couple of days, so he's in the squad. David Gray has got a problem with his knee, it's a degenerative problem, so we're just looking at that at the minute. He's struggling a little bit with that. Dylan's fine, Stephen's back, and John's fine. They've all trained this week. So Stokesy, Brandon, a couple of others had a bug, so we'll just see how they are.
Just finally, it's a busy stretch that you've got coming up, some really big games coming up in the month of December. Is that something you've spoken to with the players in terms of managing the month, or do you go game to game?
Look, we're going to have to rotate the squad at times. You know, it's a very heavy schedule, and we just want all the players fit and ready. We'll hopefully get Swanson back into the squad at some stage as well. So, you know, the players will be ready. They'll have to be ready because they could feature at any time. You know, we're bound to pick up a few knocks and bruises here and there, but it's a very exciting month for us. You know, with Celtic, Rangers, Aberdeen, Hearts. You know, brilliant. So I think they'll all be looking forward to it. However, we've got two very difficult games to negotiate in the meantime, and we're just focusing on them at the minute.
Great.
Thanks, Paul.